y'all. Hey, it's the hostess with the mostest, Makeeta Modell, and it is A Key with Makeeta, a vibrant informational podcast that interviews the world's movers and shakers, trailblazers, and innovators across various fields. Through this key session, you will gain insight and inspiration from creatives that are shaping our world today. I got the tea, baby, and it's hot. You ready? It's A Key with Makeeta. Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Makeeta Modell, and it is A Key with Makeeta. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited to have you guys back with me today. We are on the line today with young Sriracha. So as he comes back in, I just want to give you a little information about him. As I just found out, he is from Indiana. Oh my goodness. Michigan, I think he said, was the area that he was from. And he is, of course, here in Jacksonville, Florida. And he's going to bless us with some information and what he has going on about himself. And if I'm not mistaken, his new EP that's coming out. So you guys stay tuned. Y'all, welcome young Sriracha. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for being on A Key with Makeeta. We appreciate you very much for taking the time.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, do me a solid and tell my fans a little bit more about you since we don't know much about you. Before we get into the interview, I want you to let them know a little bit about you and what you have going on.
Okay. As you said before, hello everybody. My name is Young Sriracha, coming from Indiana, here now in Florida. Um, I love music. I love basketball. I love creativity. I love people. I have a backstory of me doing a lot of political work as well. So I just got done doing the election, which and stuff like that. I did like different other things such as like campaigns, health awareness stuff as well. I know like when the COVID-19 had happened and broke out and stuff like that. I did like a lot of work with that as well. Um,
Nice.
Most part, I love music. I love music. So yeah.
I appreciate your love for music and your philanthropist when you're coming to helping the city and advocacy of health and being a part of the election this year. So I know we ain't gonna dive too deep into that, but who was you going for?
Yeah, to each his own, should I say.
I like that answer. I like that answer. So, if you could do me a favor,
We are
tell
not.
me a little bit more about your journey from Indiana to Florida and how that transition influenced you when it came to your art and your music.
Okay, so I can first say that the demographic is way bigger.
Mhm.
Where I'm from. It's like where I'm from, everybody know each other. Everybody
Mhm.
know your cousin, auntie, and out here, you can see somebody one time and won't see somebody for 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, what, you been living out here? I've been out here for a long time. So that's something that I do like about it. Like the demographic, and then such as like the weather as well.
Mhm.
Um, just coming from born and raised in the cold. I know a lot of people out here haven't seen snow, which is crazy to me. I be like, so, being able to like, share those experiences and just try to encourage anybody if they, ever do have a chance. Like this is really like the perfect time, like around like December. Um,
Mhm.
just to experience it. But coming from like the snow to here is like super lovely, like palm. You know what I'm saying? Like what, like I said, from Indiana, we don't see those trees like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Wow.
like culture shock sometimes, where it's like, wow, okay. Then, like I said, like the weather, like it just rained a lot out here. That's fine. I can just stay in the house.
It just ran a lot, and we get a little bit cold. It ain't Indiana cold. We get a little bit cold.
I
I
done,
see you over there bundled up. You gotta turn the heat up.
yeah, for real. Yeah. But also the opportunities as well. Right?
Yes.
So it's like, it's coming out here from there here, like it's opportunities like there, but not such as much as here.
I
It's
understand.
opportunities can be endless depending on, how you view it and actually see it and stuff like that, and actually give you the opportunity to grow and want to expand your dreams as well. So So yeah, so that's like the difference from.
That's one of the things I do love about Florida. When everybody asks me, I'm from Virginia, so they be like, "Why are you staying in Florida?" I be like, "For one, it's warm. I don't do cold, so I'm gonna stay here because it's warm." And then secondly, I love, like you said, the opportunities. I love the artsy fartsy events that go on here in Jacksonville. The art walk. I love shout outs to the Cypher. Hey y'all, hey, I'm the hostess that does the most is there. Shout outs to DJ Monster. I love all of these creative avenues or outlets for us creatives to be able to express ourselves, to show our talents, to show our gifts, not only to ourselves that we're able to do it, but to, like you said, a vast plethora of people that are here in Jacksonville that actually enjoy seeing it, sharing it, participating, and more. So I welcome you to Jacksonville and to our arts district, to say the least, our creative culture. So I see you went to a little bit of college. So tell me about your college experience because you played 4 years of college basketball. So how did that experience shape your work ethic as an artist, poet, and songwriter?
Well, so you know, basketball is, that takes a lot of work ethic. The work
Yes,
starts from like like a kid. Been playing since I was like 3, 4. So like the work ethic is knowing that it's like even when you want to stop, you can't stop.
exactly.
So one thing that I can say how it's been able to help me musically, where the repetition and the efforts.
Got you.
So you have to, in order for you to, it's like shooting a free throw or like layups, right? So
Mhm.
in order for you to get better at shooting a free throw or doing a layup, you have to have that repetition. You have to
Vision.
keep doing it, that or laying it up. You know what I'm saying? These are like two of the most simplest things that you can do.
Exactly.
But if you ask people, they really like, some people can't actually do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but over time, if you teach that person and then they actually have the effort to want to learn,
You're
you
right.
it like with the repetition and an effort, and then like just the drive and the determination to want to get better, like the dedication and like the hard work, like for you to become from good, great to elite.
Yes.
It's like it's those different type of steps, so being able to use that work ethic into the music space has given me the work ethic of like, I'm gonna keep on working at this craft. I'm gonna keep on like, I think I can say something better than that. Let me
I
go.
like it.
I can go. Might not want to say that. So I'll say, what I'm saying. But it's like being able to perfect it, which
Hmm.
basketball, that free throw and that layup can become easy to you. So now it's like just having that work ethic to want to just, being as they would call it, a gym rat, where you in the, always in the gym, like working on your game, but it shows in the real game.
Yeah.
So now I became like a little lab rat. So I was like, I'm always in the lab and I always want to create, like just create. That's it. Most of the time when people ask what I do, I just say I just create. like I like to be able to, like I said, when you work on that craft, it comes upon a time that you're gonna master that practice, is what I'm saying. So
And when it comes to like the layup and all of that, eventually once you practice it so much, it's like muscle memory. You kind of know not to flex the wrist that much. You kind of know to lay it up real light and easy and let it roll off the fingertips. Like, so it becomes muscle memory once you practice it a lot. So I like that when you said that trickled over into what you do with poetry and music because yeah, it becomes muscle memory, especially if you freestyle. You freestyle, right?
I mean, here and there, nonsense, I razzle dazzle. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna have to put that to the test at the cipher. We won't tell nobody.
I'm pulling up.
I know you pulling up. Oh, I know you pulling up. We will see you tomorrow on stage at the Cypher, and I'm super, super, super excited. For those who are in Jacksonville, pull up to Eclipse Night Bar and Lounge so you can see Young Sriracha perform on the stage at the Cypher, where I am the hostess that does the most. This is music by DJ Monster, and we like to do open mic, so we allow artists to come and display their talent. And Young Sriracha will be one to bless us tomorrow at the Cypher. So let's keep going with your artistic beginnings. What inspired you to start creating music? And then how did it transition to poetry?
Okay, so I'm like really born from like a music background. So, I got family that
In your
does
blood.
yeah, I am music, if that's the case, type of deal. Like, like my family does music and just like being introduced to it as like a young age of like, you go to the mom's side, dad's side, everybody playing
Mhm.
real music.
Yep.
Cookout, they playing some
Cookout Sunday mornings, Saturday mornings.
hey, do them chores.
What is good old music playing in the background?
Great music. And back in the day, we had the big stereos. So that
Yep.
was your
With
living
the big speakers.
all the buttons on it. You could put 10 CDs in one that joke and just you know what I'm saying? Like so I was in like it was just at like I said at a young age and just being able to listen to music with feeling though.
Mm-hmm.
Music that actually has feeling, actually has substance that gave us life and like really gave us a reason to live. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like basically having something that you basically can't live without.
Yeah.
Oh, so being able to be introduced to that and that was, you know, the way that it made me feel and how much joy that it brought me.
Yeah.
I was like, and then, just having a background that's dancing as well, that's something that you'll eventually know and see.
Oh.
But yeah, like just being able to just dance and being in the living room, just dance with my brothers and stuff like that. And always when I'm around family members, my mom
Yeah.
was like, Jackson, hey, get in here,
Come on, show them how to do it, baby. Show them how to do that dance over there.
do the suit. So how they? I'm like, all right, wow. So just I just been around it, for like so long. Then, but the introduction of the artist and the poetic side of it had to been 12 years old.
Okay.
So I was young, 12 years old. That's when I kind of was introduced to a microphones. And then just being able to hear how my voice sound.
Sounds.
Being able to, and around that time we hanging the mic from one of them tall little lights in your living room. We talking about whatever, but to be able to hear your voice and how it sound and that then seeing the potential, then just being able to just keep at it, so I was, and then BET had a huge
Had a hold on all of us. I ain't gonna tell my age, but he had a chokehold on all of us for a long time.
I ain't gonna so I ain't tell my age either, but yeah, BET definitely one of being young and being glued to the TV because of your favorite artist or favorite rapper or favorite singer was about to perform. That was a real big thing.
It
Like
was.
like I said, Michael Jackson's gonna come on. What?
All the TVs in the house was on.
And everybody just sit down. I don't care what I'm hopping out. Like
That's
whatever.
what I do miss though about the when we had the premieres, the video premieres where they were like big things back then. Everybody would sit down to watch the video premiere. We would critique the video. Like I do miss that as the artistry of things.
Like I said, it gave us life and it was like gave us something to live for. Like we knew like, oh, when I get off of school, once this
Uh-huh.
remember that shit at 5.
106 in Park on, bro. I'm about to be in the house watching 106 in Park, bro. I gotta see AJ You're Free. What you talking
Hey, come on. That's a
about?
probably, after hey bro, did you see that, bro? Like, yeah.
Especially the rap battles.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be hey, Blind Fury. Oh my gosh. He
fire.
was nasty.
Murder people up there, left and right. So
So that
tell me about how did you fine tune at, I guess, 12, the poetry part? Because to actually know how to play with words, how to put them together at such a young age, that's crazy and impressive at the same time.
yeah, I mean just like back in the day, like just Wayne was everything to us. So just to be able to put words together and rewind it back, like, whoa, did you hear what he said? Now you ain't
Uh-huh.
in depth. Say hi to me. She tell a blind. She say I gotta see. Like, hold on. Like, whoa.
What?
So
Did he just?
like he's so like being able to put words together, you know like twang words to make it seem like, how did you get that to rhyme with that? But
Mm-hmm.
it's like the different like rhyme schemes of things, like you two things rhyme, then you say something that don't rhyme with that, but you come back to rhyme with the two lines that you just,
Mm-hmm.
or you could just change the whole thing, change the word, now you going off that. So it's just like being able to like change, and it gave me the opportunity to experience those thoughts, where it's like, okay, when these thoughts come to me, how can I put it in a way that not only it sounds good, but it can also be like felt in a way type.
Understand.
Yeah.
Going back to the feeling of music and how it made us feel. I like that. So
So
let's tap into your EP,
okay.
Inspiration. It
Okay.
is available on all streaming platforms right now. So can you tell us about the theme as you explore this project?
Okay, so it was more like, I would have to say it was coming from a standpoint of life experiences mixed with like a little bit of like college experiences as well.
Okay.
So it just like, just mainly just speaking about stuff that happened, just like when I was like in school, or like things that happened when I got out, because like it was mainly like really done and within like the years of like 2021, 2022 type of deal. But it was just like, just, with music, like you gonna dive into those memories, or those, and try to,
Us.
yeah, those experiences, and try to bring it to life, basically.
Mhm.
That's really what it came from. And it was crazy because it was originally supposed to be inspirational, but it was something that my cousin had said. But I was like, nah, inspiration, cuz. Inspiration. Like,
Inspiration.
at
I
this,
like.
like, if you ever want some inspiration, and you just want some shit, hey, I got something that you can go
Put it
to.
on, and I got you.
Know what you need. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I like that. So, would you like to say, since this one is label inspiration, would you like to say that your sound is like conscious music or conscious rap?
Yeah. I was we call well we would say modern hip hop.
Okay.
So whatever, how you would to know hip hop, would just like modernize, I should say. Because it's not just strictly just rap. It's like just melodic sounds and stuff
Got
like that. Because like, it went from the boom bap to more like, now the rap in the like, what, early '90s and two, like, what I'm
the
saying.
rap and the singing, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like the rappers started kind of giving a little to the music.
Changing from like just years and years and years. So now, I mean, shit, we in 2025. You know what I'm saying? So if basically, so it's like, just giving that futuristic sound. That's one thing that I can say that we tend to shoot for. Um, Me, my cousin, and like my brother and stuff like that, we tend to shoot for that. It's like, bro, this shit, I can cuss on here, right?
Yes, just to go crazy.
Because I got super comfortable. I was like, hold on.
It's
See how, you know.
okay. It's
Uh,
all right. It's
so,
okay.
like, if we gonna do this shit, man, like it has to have a futuristic vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to take you somewhere. And that,
Mm,
and like music took us somewhere. Like,
yes.
I don't care if I'm sitting in my living room. Take me up the street. Take
Yeah.
me here.
Take me
Take
to New Orleans, bro. I used to love listening to Wayne because I thought I was from New Orleans at a pulpit.
you know, take me to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause somebody who haven't been there, when you
Hmm.
use it, make you feel like you're there. You know what
There.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
We try to make sure that, we take you somewhere where it's like, whatever you may going through, at least for this 15, 18, however long it is, we can take you away from that, so that's kind of like the concept of it, where it's like the whole theme of it. Because like I said, like I always knew that I wanted to do it, I was going to do it, but I just didn't know when, basically. So
Divine timing. I tell people everything happens in divine timing. Don't beat yourself up for it because it was something that would have hindered you or not been right if you would have pushed it sooner than this point right now. So it's okay. Pat yourself on the back because it's divine timing. It works. You understand it. It resonates with you. So yeah, congratulations. What was your creative process while working on inspiration outside of wanting to take people to different places? How did you choose the tracks that made it on the EP?
only okay, so I'm a first start from the creative process. So you know, obviously you got to keep God in there. Because
Always.
he's the one that
My
gives.
boy.
He the one that gives the creative thought, the creative everything that we do. He the one that give it to us. So let me just first say that. And I
Amen.
so I always uh keep like iterating that, like when we was making it with my cousin, because he always like, hey, we the cousin, man, we did it. I'm like, yeah, we did. But God,
God did.
let's not forget now. It was us,
God did. Yes.
wasn't just us too, cause I didn't know I was gonna make these songs.
I
You
didn't know where the words was gonna come
ain't,
from.
you ain't know that you gonna make these beats. We didn't know that we gonna be able to make these songs. So it had to come from a higher source.
Of course, amen.
So it's just being able to, first have that, just that opportunity that, God has given us to be able to do that. But, along the way, when we was doing it, we would basically we either find samples,
Okay.
basically everything is produced by us and stuff like that.
Nice.
So we either find a sample or just find a sound that we actually like, and we just build on that.
Okay.
While we when we were to build on it, words start to come, melodies starting to come,
Mhm.
and now you're either writing it or you're recording it, like recording the melodies or the flows that came to you, so you don't lose it. Like as an artist, people know something come to your head, you gotta click that record button.
Yeah. Cause
Gotta,
it'll be gone that quick.
hey, what I just said?
Dang.
How the melody go? Ah,
Damn.
damn.
Damn, I forgot.
Well, so it's just being able to just stay in that real time.
Mhm.
So it's doing that mainly, and then while my cousin is finished the beat, that's when I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and let's do it now. Most of this stuff, like the creative process, it was doing in real time, make boom, find it, find how we looking for it, make the beat, do come up with the verse, record it, then we just engineer it, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
ad libs, things like that.
Everything right then and there, really capture the moment. And if I can ever tell anybody, sometimes you got to just go off that feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the best words might come from that feeling. You
Yeah.
some
The
people
energy comes from that feeling.
some people might overthink it. So now you got writer's block. So now
Hmm.
you trying to it's like you trying to force the words to come out instead of letting them come out.
Hmm. Just
Uh,
letting them flow.
and just let it flow. Just be like water. Just be like water. Just let it flow. So we try not to overdo it. And then like I said, the overall sound is just it's we I didn't basically go to school for sound engineering or anything like that. So this is basically just strictly going off ear and feeling. You know,
Nice.
how it made us feel. Some things might not be leveled the right, or we know what it should be or what it could.
Right.
But as long as the feeling is there and the potential is there, because we go out potential, right? So we feel if it don't got the potential, nah, we
We ain't even gonna rock with it. We want to leave it where it's at.
yeah, because now we wasting our time and we could be doing something else, or
Understand.
just in a break and just coming back to it. So because sometimes you
That's good.
vibe,
That's good.
you gotta let the vibe be. So
Hmm.
if you creating and writing something, you trying to force something, nah, just it is cool. Just give
Come
some
back. It'll work out.
come back 2 more days. Then 2 more days, now the words coming to you because you didn't force it, you know. So just also just want to be able to well let me first say this too. This was created in my cousin bathroom
Oh,
closet in his closet. So
wow.
he got a bathroom, but it was like this little closet. So we are just basically we just chilling in the bathroom while the door open, and then we working. Now when I record, I go in there, close
To
it.
close it, yeah, for the sound.
Like this wasn't no like I actually went to the studio, and so that's what I also want to tell the people and show the people. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you don't have to not saying that that you shouldn't,
Of
but I'm
course.
sometimes you got to be able to work with what you got.
Exactly.
If that's all that you have, you got to work with it. You might have to improvise, but if the talent is there,
Get it
if
out.
creativity is there, just do it. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, put it out so you can be able to make that contribution. So that's basically what it is, being able to like come to that understanding where it's like, okay, I'm about to make a contribution to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm making my contribution to the world, like, so I can make my little mark and I can just continue to build on that. Cause now it's like with the backstory, you hear, okay, I see where it's coming from. But as you continue to see my growth, you hear it's going to keep
Mm-hmm.
getting better. Now I don't have to be in the closet no more. Now I'm in the studio now. So that's really the whole, kind of like creative process. And I love being comfortable too. So I used to be in
Yeah.
them flops, my crop flip flops, or my Crocs, my
That's the best way. You
hey,
gotta be in the right vibe. You gotta be comfortable to get it out.
I'm in my socks most of the time. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at my cousin house. You know what I'm saying? So this is
Mm-hmm.
my older cousin, my first cousin. So my grandma and his mom are sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So that environment is already set. Like, so it's just like, cuz like do your thing, you know what I'm saying? You can, I'm not this is your sanctuary. So being able to, have that opportunity that brought that type of like, energy from like the creativity and stuff like that. But like I said, most of them songs was done the night, or like I said, I might start it and then, might come back, and then
Days.
the main thing is how do it sounds when you're driving home.
That's what I was gonna say. So I used to talk to a couple of. I'm a creator, so I like to date and deal with other creative people. And I had a ex who was an engineer, so that's what he used to do. He never used to listen to music in the car regularly, but when he finished with a song, he would listen to it in the car. He would listen to it on a regular speaker. He would listen to it on a computer speaker. Like it was constant hearing how it sounded on different, I guess, speakers or things like that. And he was like the best sound for I tell anybody is in the car. He was like, because it's all surround you. If you have all your speakers working, it's all around you. He's like, but people listen to it at their house, people listen to it on the speakers in their living room or whatever, so it kind of varies in the sound. And I was going to ask you that. So how, when it comes to, I guess, the producer side of things, how do you guys know if the level is the level, like what it may need to be? I know it all can vary according to the producer, the studio, but how do you know it sounds good?
I mean, for them, like I said, I'm being straight up with you. I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, I know that it's a like I said, I didn't go to school actually for like sound engineer,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that is room for me to learn and
Mm-hmm.
so it's always those like something that's missing that we might not know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can hear it and tell. Now for the most part, if I'm riding home, if it's not giving me that sound or something that I can ride to, because most people are in their cars, so
Exactly.
we try to put that in perspective too. So a lot of people hear music in their cars. So if it's not riding, or if it's not, we tend to like, if it's not giving me chills, like if it's nothing that I can feel, like if it, or it sounds too low. So
Ah, okay.
it's like checking to see how everything sound. Like is it too low on the speaker? Is it too high over here? Is it too
Ah.
So you're basically able to see what you need to fix. So like I said, with us, we going off ear and feeling and just guide, just like, listen, this,
Understand.
you know, as long as you can hear it, like you can hear what I'm saying,
And it's clear.
and it's clear enough. Now it is songs out here that you just can't hear it. It sounds like super distorted. But we've been there. We had like a long time ago
Mm-hmm.
the production that we had. It was like super distorted.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing that to what we hear now is like we kind of did pretty good. Nah,
The growth and the progression, you know?
so positive progression. Um, but like I said, we still know that it's like, okay, we missing something. It's something that needs to be tweaked, something that needs to be, enhanced, or make sure everything is like the levels are good, should I say. So
Yeah.
making sure that those levels are good, the beat, the vocal, everything is married.
Mm-hmm. It merges seamlessly.
Yeah, like it
Understand.
sounds like what we call it water. It just sounds like it just pops. That's a term that we use in the studio. When it pops, it's just like like bro, that shit pop. Like that's it.
That's it. That's all I said. That's it. That's it. So,
So
how do you perceive the role of social media in the music industry today?
um okay, so it's more like it's it's good. It's definitely good, because it gives, everybody the opportunity to have a certain type of outreach
Hmm.
that we wouldn't have if we didn't.
Exactly.
So it puts it in a perspective where it's like, hey, if I want to touch people in Africa or Australia, or if I want to just touch people that might be in New York, you know what I'm
True.
saying? I
True.
can do that with social media. I can be able to have that connection with
Do you
like.
think it's a blessing or a curse because you got people that's getting exposed, famous, and deals that really ain't worth it because they had such a large following on
uh,
social media, or they had a TikTok dance that went popping and now, you know what I'm saying? So do you think it's a blessing or a curse to the artist?
Uh, I would say it could. Uh, you said blessing or curse. It's both.
Okay. I like that.
It's both. I ain't gonna even say that it's not. So I would say from the blessing part, you can actually, as you do it, you're allowed to find your base, right?
Yes.
You're able to find your audience. You're able to find the people that connect with you.
Hmm.
Able to also monetize it as well. So as long as you're able to monetize what you have, you can turn that into a business. You
Hmm.
can do, a life changing opportunity for your family. You know, so that's really the blessing of it. Like I said, that's the good part. Now, ha,
Aha!
ha, ha.
Aha!
The,
I
the curse now is people crashing out now.
am.
They crashing out, man. Ah, you know,
Yeah,
like we was outside before the term outside was a term.
exactly.
We didn't have we wasn't on our phones like this.
Exactly.
We
Exactly. We
um,
was outside. We was doing stuff.
every- in real time, the moment, like we was like this was going on. So being able to, just see how it's really having people, like I said, crashing out, like losing themselves within it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like being in a generation where maybe a lot of people wasn't getting this type of attention before.
True. Definitely that.
So when
It's
it
made a lot of introverted people cool and somewhat extroverted.
that's yeah.
Somewhat. Because they don't really go outside, but they be on the phone all the time.
Right. So it's just it's when it comes to the music, it's like I can say anything. I can talk about these corn chips. I'm gonna talk about these corn chips right now, and I'm gonna do it in a comedy way. And then, so you know, so
Takes off.
next day, everybody's talking about corn chips.
And they got to dance
They
on
got
TikTok for the corn chips.
corn. They got a whole day. So like, so that's the curse of it because it blocks the real art. Is what I'm saying. What I was getting.
Yes.
It's becoming more oversaturated.
Yes.
So it's like they can't even see like what's what, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much like it's like high school. Like you know when it's like popular,
Everybody says that.
popularity is like if it's like if you're not if you're not popular, we ain't even
We
checking for
ain't really rocking with you. You not cool. You can't sit with us.
and sit with us. What your let me see your numbers. What your so now it's become a numbers game.
That is the biggest thing everybody talks about.
But those numbers can be adjusted.
Fake. Half of them people aren't real. They're bots. They were paid for.
They
They
buy.
not gonna share your stuff. They not gonna engage with your content.
No,
Like
no. So it's like so like for it's like the real art or the real talent, the real like you know like what we grew up on, that real feeling. It's like it's taking longer, you
for that
know,
to be seen and heard.
and like it's taking more of a time than it would, you know, anything else. You know what I'm saying? Where back in the day, they wasn't looking for that. They was finding the real deal. That's
Actual talent.
how we got Whitney Houston. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they went in the hood. They found her. Oh, hold on. We finna
Come
yeah.
here. Come here. Let me put you in my pocket. We're about to take you out right now.
Yeah. You know, and then we build from that. Like they're not doing that no more. They're not doing artist development no more.
True. Very much so.
They're not taking the time because of what's going on. They need that. It's like a get rich, you know, scheme type of deal. You
Quick.
know, I'm trying to go ahead and just boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead
Quick, quick.
get this person because they popular. They got the fan base, so
Hmm. They got the numbers. They got the eyes. They got the look. Let's go.
we can make our money back. That ain't nothing. But
Hmm.
but on the back end, we gonna go ahead rack up a little more because we know they really don't got it. So that it's gonna dry out. It's gonna die out.
Yeah.
So we gonna get as much as we can from them while we can, while it's still hot, and then we gonna go ahead, boom, boom, boom. But like I said, but if you have the real talent and you doing real, like you know, you've been doing it for years and stuff like that. That's where the longevity come from.
That
That's
is
the worth the while come from. You know, that's why some people that we grew up with, we still like, they still here. So they giving us hope. Like, God damn, thank you.
shout
Thank
out to Usher.
you know.
That's my dog. Shout out to Usher. Cause he been doing this thing since I was younger.
For a long time. So,
For
you
a
know,
long time. And I like, yeah, he's one of the ones. So when it comes to the media, social media, right? How can you say what specific instance where you can say that social media had like a significant impact on you and your music?
I mean, I don't I'm not for I'm not for sure if you like a little bit familiar with La Russell. Have you
Yeah.
heard of Yeah, right, right. So like people like him, you know,
Okay.
I'll use him as a prime example. Shout out to him. Shout out to
Yeah. Shout out to the rest of.
yeah, you know, just being able to watch someone being able like to build a community, you know what I'm saying? Like in real time. You get what I'm saying? Like to be
Yeah.
connecting with people instead of what you were just talking about, not no bots and all these extra stuff, like actually connecting with real people and just seeing how much of an impact that you know that has been able to make off social media. Because without the social media, we would have never been able to see that type of infrastructure
True.
being created. You know what I'm
True.
saying? We're able to, you know, see that. So that type of, you know, instant impact that, you know, inspired me to understand that it's like this is how it's supposed to be.
Hmm.
And that's just been my mentality ever since, like me, stepping out, now, being able to know that importance of that, you know,
Understand.
how, like I said, just that how that in um impact with the whole social media, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like bro, you can really be impactful for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Very much.
you can be on some like, hey, yeah, check me out, or you can actually be on some like, bro, I ain't even here for the check me out. I'm trying to touch the people for real.
Yeah.
So it's two sides how you can take it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's mainly it.
What type of content do you find resonates with most of your audience?
Well, like I said, I'm becoming more like more active, you know.
Mhm.
But I put a lot of stuff in like my archives and stuff like that. Like I keep it in, but just being able to like, start putting like behind the scenes when we was making the tape
Yes.
like that. But really just like just those real time moments, you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm just like just seeing like, okay, if I post this or I post that video or I post this, whatever, which one is doing more type of
Mhm.
thing. So that kind of lets you know what to like, you know, pour more into. It's
Right.
they like when I'm doing this. So let me try to do more of this. You know what I'm saying? Or okay, they might not really mess with that. So I probably like step back from that, give it some
Right.
time catch on to that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, when you got the creative ideas, you know what I'm saying, you want to put it out, you want to share it.
Yeah.
So mainly just that though, just being able to have that momentum, you know, and just going off the audience, because like I said, man, they the ones that's gonna turn you up.
Exactly. Are there any platforms that you kind of like prefer over others?
uh I mean, as you can see, TikTok done got everybody in a freaking
And
choke.
a chokehold.
It's a choke.
Bruh.
I would definitely, well, I would say that. I mean, but also with that too, you know what I'm saying? I'm becoming to be more active.
Okay.
It's all new to me, man.
Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
welcome to the new world type of vibe.
Hopefully you don't get no trolls
Man,
and have no issues.
man, listen, man. I'm just trying to touch the people, man. So right now, I'm just, I'm like basically this whole time, it's like doing your homework on
Yes.
how to make it work,
Yes.
and now it's like applying
What you learned.
learn. So that's basically where I'm at. Where it's like, yeah, you might look at my stuff like, this nigga ain't active, you know. but
Definitely that. Looking at your Instagram. Definitely that.
but listen, nah, it's hey, it's going on. Nah, I got everything in,
Oh my God.
in the treasure, ready to go ahead and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? That's
So, what trends do you anticipate will shape the future for artists?
wait, say it again. Home. Say it one time.
What trend do you think will anticipate and shape future artists? Is there a particular trend that you think is about to come out that artists may hop on that may change the game? Especially being in the midst of working with your producer as your cousin and all of that. You guys are kind of like the dream team to know where the wave may go.
Yeah, I mean, everybody move with the crowd. Okay, so wherever's hot, they just gonna hop on.
Okay.
Oh, the late, like, the labels and the majority, they always looking for the next wave.
The next hot.
Every that wave is like, if you're the wave, if you it, then you gon' that's basically what they rocking with. So, we, like I said, we try to be in that mindset. It's like, we not trying to bite nobody's sound,
Right.
trying to have nobody bring us a sound. We want to present the sound. Like, we want to present a whole nother, like, just a vibe, you know what I'm
You're the
saying?
trendsetter or the innovator.
Trailblazer.
I like that.
Being able to curve something where, because you got to think about it, it's only one of you. You
Yes.
only one of you. So
And nobody do stuff like you.
hey, they, and that's just that's first of all, that's that confidence, you know what I'm saying? That's really where it start, you know what I'm saying? To understand that it's like, it's really only one of you. So the best thing to do is be the best version that you can be. And whatever comes, like, or whatever you attract, that's the way to be. So, you know,
I
that's
like that. So since you was talking about staying authentic to yourself, in a world where social media often promotes a curated or niched image, how do you stay so authentic to yourself and your art?
I mean, I've been like this since I was just a kid. I ain't gonna even cap to you. Like I just, always knew that, just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Now, along the way as we grow and you age, you're gonna find similarities, and because we all get something from somebody.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when you get to that point where it's like, it's really only one of you. So in order for me to, have that identity, see, it goes back to having that identity. How can I
Yeah.
concept myself from everything goes? How can, you know, when you hear me, you already know, yeah, that's a Roger. I know the ad, I know the
I
ad,
know the ad lib.
I know that ad lib, I know that flow, that cadence, that delivery. I just know that's him. And that's like any other person that you might hear. You're like, you knew, like, oh, I know who that is. That's Luther Vandross pulling up like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that identity. And that's what, from the time to now, where that work was coming from.
Got you. Understand. So, since we got to get ready to go, any final messages that you would like to leave the audience with? Anything that's important, whether it be social media, on how do they carry themselves in their lives and their careers? Any information that you would like to drop to our fans about you and what we talked about today?
Well, for the most part, like I said, I am human like everybody else. I have flaws. I fight through things just like everybody else. But I always make sure to keep God first. I
Oh,
won't leave that. Whatever you're going through, you can always come back to the cross. Always come back to God.
man.
Whatever you're going through. Doesn't matter if you're going through it by yourself. For the most part, you might be going through it by yourself.
Right, so.
So he God is the only person that's gonna like always be there. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to at least leave that where, because I don't know who listening, I don't know where you at in your life. You might be going through something for real, but to know that that relationship is something that nobody can change that relationship.
Mhm.
Make sure that you do have a relationship. And then after that, um, two more things. Another thing would be greatness comes from small beginnings.
Ooh, I like that.
It's just remember that it might take time for your thing to do what it's going to do, and don't get discouraged of this. Just know that it's like if you have something great, it's going to come pass. Is
Amen.
I'm saying so. Greatness comes from small beginnings. That's kind of been one of like my like thing to go kind of attached with the tape
Right.
inspiration. Try to get some shirts made. You know what I'm saying, hoodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, because that go together. I like that. I like that marketing. Okay. And branding. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Basically gonna have them on the back, let everybody know because that's what they need to they need to know that
Yes.
small beginnings. It might look small, just like with Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? They never
Mhm.
knew what was coming, but he was so futuristic. He knew he was building something. It looked as small. It looked as small. Then when it became what it became, he was already,
Big.
what I'm saying? So that's one thing. And then the last thing I would like to say is finish what you started. Always don't start anything that you're not gonna finish.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And just finish what you started. Doesn't matter what you go through, doesn't matter what challenges and obstacles that you may face, you can't overcome it. It's like basically having that willpower. I feel like we all have that type of willpower
Mhm.
to know that it's like this will get done.
Mhm.
I will pursue this or whatever else. And then having that energy with God, with the Holy Spirit on your side and just stepping into that, your greatness, you'll be able to, see it through.
I love that. So tell the people how they can follow you on social media and how they can get a chance to listen to the new EP.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram. Don't do me wrong, y'all. Nah. Follow me, man. Follow me on Instagram at Young Sriracha. So let's spell this together. I know I'll be missing people sometimes because that Sriracha throwing people off.
It
So
do.
it's YUNGSRIRACHA underscore world. But by that time, it's only one of
It's
me.
gonna pull up.
It's gonna pull up.
It's gonna pull up.
So type that. I'm gonna be the first, first person. Boom. I'm gonna follow you back. I love y'all. Then TikTok, the same thing. At Young Sriracha underscore world. I'm gonna pop up. I do have merch and website on the way. Well, I got actually merch. I'm just trying to make sure that I finish the last bit of the website. So that's gonna be up. But like I said, y'all can, like, as y'all follow me, y'all be able to keep up with everything. And then I'm gonna be doing these shows starting tomorrow.
The
Uh,
cipher. Hey.
as we are now here, so tomorrow I'm actually gonna do this new release song that's not out yet. It's called "Need Somebody." So this is gonna be my first time I have performed in like 6 years.
Yay.
So
I'm glad you're doing it with us at the cipher.
for sure, for sure. So just being able to do that. And you can go on all streaming platforms as well for inspiration. And like I said, whenever you got some downtime, check it out. Young Sriracha, and then I'm gonna have more music and more tape on the way.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, sir. I definitely appreciate you.
Thank
Ken with Makeeta.
For sure. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure, man.
Oh my God. It is a key with Makeeta featuring Young Sriracha. And we are out.
Yeah.